Good morning. Feeling much better. I am recovering from a heavy flu. But thankfully, we are all good. Blessings to you and everyone. I need to share something very important with everyone. We all know that our day or your day is filled with different feelings of emotions. Your day has, in a particular person's or human's body, your day by default, you can't undo this. It is a human thing. Your day consists of many different feelings that you will have. When I speak of feelings, I'm talking about anger, sadness, frustration, happiness, confusion, all these different feelings. Amongst these feelings, some of these feelings by default, they appear automatically to you. You don't have control of them. They appear automatically and they are designed that way. A certain group of the feelings and emotions appear by default. You don't have control of them. You cannot say I want to have this feeling here. Not all of them, a certain group of these feelings. And when they appear, these feelings are equivalent to a sneeze. We call them the sneeze feeling, because when you sneeze, it makes you stop doing everything. You could be drinking water. When you're sneezing, you have to at least have the sneeze before you can drink that water. So these feelings are equivalent to the sneeze. You don't have control of them. You're just gonna go through to them. And when they appear, they don't notify you. So the first thing is we need to identify this, that in a human's life and in a human's day, we have different types of feelings, emotions. Half of them, a human does not have control of them. They just appear. And there is control of them. And the other half is designed for you to control them. This means the other half, you can decide that I need to be inspired. This is where you've got either a place, or mostly these days you've got a video that you can watch that is very inspiring, where it will inspire you. You can go to YouTube and type inspiring videos, and you can even type kids inspiring videos, all different topics. Now there's happy videos, there's laughing videos. These feeling like the laughing and the happy, the inspiration, they don't appear automatically. They don't just come in. They don't knock. They need to be strictly invited. You have to go and fetch them. These are the feelings where you have to make an effort to go and fetch them. And the more you fetch these feelings, the more you close the room for the other automatic feelings. So when you find yourself in a position where the other feelings are now starting to come more like a sneeze, and you're basically sneezing the whole day, these feelings. And if you listen to yourself, because all of us needs to sit in a certain time of a day and listen to ourselves to say, I am finding that I'm now getting these, I'm calling these feelings the sneeze feelings. I'm getting the sneeze feelings and they're just sneezing. I'm just sneezing these feelings. That means you are not spending enough time going to fetch, going to look for the other feelings. And that's just how life creates them. You have to work for the other feelings. You have to work for the other feelings. You have to go and fetch them. And when they are there, they don't, it's just, I don't know, eh? They don't just stay. They want you to work for them every day. You can't just fetch happiness once and think that happiness will be there forever. Each and every day you have to fetch it. Once a wise man told me that in a particular day you have to go through 3 places that will enlarge, or that will increase your inner capacity, that will inspire you. There must be 3 places. You could be going through past a building that will say, one day. You could be watching a car. Even nowadays there's videos, you could watch a program. But there must be strictly minimum 3 things that you must expose yourself to in each and every particular day. Whoa. The underground gang is like dominating sometimes. And that was a bloody pull-hole. These 3, so each and every human has to have made a rule that no matter what, you need to go to these, fetch that dominating happiness, inspiration, but in 3 places. You either talk to these people, but it must be these things that make you stretch your brain, because they say a stretched brain cannot go back to its original capacity. So every time, whether you read or you watch that building, and you whether you're driving and you just see that car and you're like, that is beautiful. Now you got inspired, you just caught that feeling. And then you need to also identify these feelings that you lack, to say, the sneeze feelings are dominating me more, and it's this kind of sneeze. You've got the sneeze that when you sneeze, it's pains. It's like you sneeze too hard. So you got that feeling that when it visits, it's too hard and it's too aggressive. And this means you also need to work hard and aggressive to fetch the other feeling. The reality is, you don't have control of these feelings. They appear. And as they appear, you don't have control, but they will only appear. And when they appear, this is a sign to you that you are not using your time and you are not working hard enough to go and fetch the other feelings. Because the other feelings, you have to work for them. We will recap as we close. A human's life in a day consists of all types of feelings. We even have feelings that at the moment we don't have words to describe them. That's how much emotions and feelings we consist of as humans. Half of these feelings, we don't have control on when do they come in and when do they go. They're like a sneeze feeling. However, they will come in unannounced should we not work too hard to invite the other feelings. This means the other half of these feelings, we have control to fetch them, and the more we keep on fetching the other feelings, the more we close the gap for the sneeze feelings. So each and every day as you wake up, we will know from those who are distant from your parents, if you're in a different city away from your parents, is that sometimes when they are not feeling well, they will just call you, "Hi, my child, are you okay?" They are intentionally fetching that feeling. If you've got a spouse, doesn't matter what's happening, sometimes just call that spouse and say, "Hey, just checking up on you." Intentionally, you are now telling this sneeze feeling that I'm okay. There's no room for you here. The sneeze feelings are cowards. That's the thing about the sneeze feelings. They are such cowards. They are the most coward feelings ever. So the minute they see you doing, even if you've got the sweep feeling. The sweep feelings are like the laugh. If they just see you smiling and laughing, or just being generous towards someone, they will run. They run. The sneeze feelings are such cowards. However, when they come in, because they are cowards, they always come in with a big chest pretending that they're good, and they make you fear, and you think they dominate your life, but they don't dominate your life. That's their nature. Their nature is to come in and just cause a disturbance and a confusion, because confusion is that feeling as well. And that's where we're at. So I'm saying to you, sometimes just by seeing someone who's kind, opening a door for you, who held the door for you, just be very thankful. Sometimes even if it's your child who does something that you really appreciate in your house, spend some time and say, "My child, that was very good. Thank you. You have fetched the feelings. It might not mean so much to you, but you are intentionally chasing the other feelings, and you are intentionally involving the good feelings." Bless someone. Say something nice to someone. Say something nice to yourself as well. Be nice to yourself. Don't be afraid to be nice to yourself. Don't be afraid sometimes to look at your shoes and just sit down and say, "Hey, I forgot about you," and just dust them. as you dust them, you are intentionally fetching these feelings. You're intentionally being intentional. You're being intentional. And that is what we need. So make an effort. Unfortunately, if you have reached a stage where you don't make an effort to fetch these other half of the human feelings, the sneeze feelings will just dominate your life. And the sneeze feelings, they make you believe that there's no other thing, nothing else will ever happen. It's the last thing. It's like they dominate, nothing works without them. They are that bad. They are a sneeze. Remember, you are meant to feel those sneeze feelings, because that's why it's called a sneeze, because they come unannounced. They come unannounced, but for a reason, because they are there to remind you, go fetch your good feeling. That's why they come unannounced. It's like they are your wake-up call. But should you keep ignoring them and take them negatively, then they will dominate. They're like weed. They will grow. And eventually they'll grow. And then basically your body as a house will end up housing these sneeze feelings, and people will only remember you for sneezing, for expressing these wrong feelings, the anger, the frustration, the confusion, the discomfort, all these feelings. People will only remember you for that. And guess what? It will become your life, and you will become that. Those feelings are not there by mistake. They are there because they are meant to be your wake-up call. But take the wake-up call and fetch other feelings and tell these feelings that, thank you for the wake-up call, but you don't belong here. You were only here to remind me I am moving forward. Okay, blessings to you. Much loves. We are intentional. We need to remain intentional. Share the love. Bless someone. Be kind. Be kind to yourself. Stop being nice to someone else. Be nice to yourself. Because when you're nice to yourself and you understand what it means to be nice to yourself, then automatically you are nice to someone else. Be nice to yourself. Do things for yourself. Smile for yourself. Do things for yourself. Bless yourself as well. And then bless someone. We are strong beings. We are good beings. Blessings to all of you.